right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again for Winchester Varsity Boys Basketball. I'm here, Jack Hamilton Smith with
Thomas Ross. Happy to be here.
Getting set up for what is going to be another big-time matchup. We got the double bleacher set up. Student section is all in white. It's Arlington versus Winchester. Arlington comes in tonight being 9-2. 9-3, sorry. And Winchester wins the opening tip.
Got Arlington out in a man defense here. I imagine both teams will be playing that. Sarpong, as per usual, is the biggest player on the court. We'll see how he impacts the game.
It'd be nice to see him establish himself early. English has been on one lately.
And there he is, right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Offensive rebound on the first possession. Nice take from English, too.
Great to see Winchester get off the board early.
Devin Ryan playing some good aggressive man defense to start. Winchester's calling card.
They're doing a fantastic job of staying ahead of the defender right now.
Absolutely. Arlington, a lot of side to side, not a lot of north to south.
Arlington gets the first shot up, and that's going to be a rebound by Winchester. Ryan with the rebound. Now, Winchester is coming off of a loss. They had a really tough matchup on Tuesday, earning their first loss of the year. It was a heartbreaker against Burlington, a three-point game.
And that does happen, man. It's hard to go undefeated, and to have gotten this far into the season that way is still an accomplishment in and of itself. And
that was a great playmaking there by Harrison. It was nice to try and get his teammates involved. I really like that look. Obviously, he's a trigger man himself, but he knows that Adam's a shooter, and he wanted to give him that chance.
Right, and Fiorentino also can end up being a little bit trigger shy sometimes, so it's also good to just get him a shot early, just to kind of get him into the flow of things.
Exactly. And honestly, importantly, it really broke the defense down there.
Right. But just having as many guys involved, you know.
Adam plays a lot of minutes too, so it's going to be good to see him get some more shots up.
Right.
Burbine in transition off the steal. Straight to English. A tough take there. Yeah. Unable to complete.
Right. He's also got to go a bit stronger. You know, he's getting pushed off his court a little bit. It's not the type of foul you want to see from Sarpong. That's far from the hoop, man.
Very unfortunate foul by Sarpong outside the perimeter, right. And that's going to be his first one early into the game.
He's a great defender, and at times your best player. He has no business out there guarding 5 steps outside of the three-point line. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of some steps there by number 24, Jabari Williams.
Burbine with one. With a corner and an assist. Oh, no, that would just be a rebound by Burbine.
Love to see a good outlet pass like that. That's a nice board. They get out in transition. Don't even get a look out of it necessarily, but it is nice to see them get out.
It's going to be nice to see how we adjust after the loss to Burlington. So I think a big point of emphasis already, you can kind of feel it, is getting more team involvement.
Sure. Especially with the new jerseys, you know?
Oh, yeah, the camo look, the fan student section is whited out.
Yeah, right.
Winchester upgraded this gym last year, and it's wonderful to get to see it used this way.
Yeah. No, here, Winchester got out on the break, didn't quite get a look that they were looking for to start the possession, and then rather than kind of taking it out and getting it to...
A lot of contact, very physical.
Hard foul. But just to finish the thought, I mean, they kind of dribbled around for a long time, and it's fine to kind of freestyle a little bit when you're getting out on the break like that, but within the first, maybe 10 seconds of the possession, if you don't get an easy look, someone has to take the ball out and bring it out and start a set, because just kind of freewheeling and looking around doesn't really do much for you. You kind of find yourself twiddling your thumbs a bit. You want to be the aggressor on offense. Good
big
set.
Time three. Unable to complete their three ball. Here we go, Adam. Another opportunity.
Hey, one of them will fall if he keeps taking it.
They are getting really, really great looks here. Right. These are open shots.
2-0 halfway through the quarter.
Yeah, the girls' game with Arlington was just as physical, just as good on defense, so I'm not going to be too surprised. Arlington's a great organization, and they're doing a really good job of playing, keeping this game physical. And obviously English took a tumble earlier. He kind of just ate that. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it did not feel good.
Great defense by Winchester.
Whoa. That's 2 on Sarpong early.
And that's another one. You got to keep your hands up.
Right.
It's unfortunate.
Right.
That was amazing 30 seconds of defense there. It gets down to the last 5 seconds, and Arlington gets a little bit of a bailout there.
Right. Also, on Arlington, number 4, Griffin Fudge has Adam Fiorentino guarding him, and he's a whole head taller than Fiorentino is. So I don't know what his post game's like, but like I do think that they do want to try and get a look for him inside because he's clearly got a size advantage.
It's going to create an opportunity that would be very, very beneficial.
Right.
Arlington trying to get on the board, missed the first of 2. Second one rims out, but big time rebound.
Yeah. 23, that's Joey Prager.
That was beautiful minutes there. He gets brought in on the free throw swap for the rebound and immediately makes that impact iron.
And as we always see, as soon as Carson Sarpong's off the court, you give up a few more rebounds. You give up a few more looks at the rim. He makes that like a very, very noticeable, tangible difference as soon as he's on or off the court.
Arlington cannot buy a bucket, it seems, so far. There it is. And with 4:20 remaining, we haven't seen a lot of opportunity or a lot of offense from Harrison just yet.
No, we have not. See, now we're seeing some better movement off the ball, though. Don't be surprised if they get a much easier look this possession than they have the last few.
Going for another 3 attempt. Great rebound there by Winchester.
Oh, good move.
Oh, and Dawson usually finishes those. That was a great take.
A really nice move off the triple threat.
But once again, he earns a huge rebound. It's all about boards, guys. Opportunities are built like this.
Right. Looks like Arlington's actually switched to a zone, some type of 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2. There it is.
Wonderful hesitation there by Harrison to give English a better shot, and he opened it up and he drained it, just laced it up perfectly.
And that's what you're going to get. I mean, it's interesting. As soon as Arlington switched to his own, you saw Winchester hit a 3. I mean, that's kind of what you're deciding you're willing to live with if you're Arlington and you're going to switch to that type of defense.
100%.
Yeah, because they got a bunch of good contests when they were still in man, and then as soon as they switched to the zone, you give up an open 3.
Well, we saw Sarpong leave early, of course, due to 2 fouls, but Declan Ross has stepped in a lot in Sarpong's absence. He plays a lot of good minutes. Again, 2 fouls early in the first quarter kind of projects a lot of minutes for Declan here tonight, so will be important to watch after him. That's number 12 for Winchester.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see Sarpong come back into the game now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they keep running it with Declan.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies, actually.
And they actually got John Cutler.
Yeah, Jonathan Cutler's the man up right now.
But it's true, Declan does also go in quite a bit. Winchester likes to do this. They switch their defense on a timeout. So their first few possessions, that first half of the first quarter, have been all man looks, and now they're giving Arlington a look that they haven't seen yet in the game, trying to force a turnover. But a nice job by Arlington. That's how you beat a zone press, is by not dribbling and just passing the ball, swinging it, being decisive and quick with the ball.
Yeah, being able to see it and then make that play quickly. It's always what Winchester's trying to take advantage of.
But even so, Arlington didn't get into their set until 15 seconds into the possession. Got to box out, though, and there's 23 again. Yeah, it's the same kid.
Arlington is definitely taking advantage of the space and the paint that they have right now. Winchester getting a little bit gung-ho on that pass.
Right.
Zipped it a little bit too far out of reach for number 20 there. That was Max Phillips.
And there's Declan Ross checking in. He's playing the anchor on the 2-2-1.
And Winchester is doing everything they can right now just to alleviate these minutes without Sarpong.
Right. Arlington does not look afraid of that press at all, though. It's pretty impressive. A lot of other teams that we've watched have been kind of daunted by that full court press, especially because they play the top of the 2-2-1 pretty aggressively.
Completely agree. And the lights in the back have gone out for dramatic tension, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's good. It's like the Barclays Center.
Exactly. And I was just thinking to myself that if Winchester is going to continue committing to the 3-ball here, battling for the boards will continue to be just as important. And as you're lacking in size right now, team collaboration, that's going to be the key to fighting for the boards.
Lights back on.
Lights back on.
Maybe they didn't want to be like the Barclays Center.
with these uniforms, you wouldn't be surprised. They got to give the Nets energy a little bit.
Yeah. Don't want to play like the Nets too much, though.
Winchester is rocking a camo uniform tonight. Strong take by Arlington.
It's a nice move. And Devin Ryan's a good defender, too. Like, that's not an easy guy to just blow by like that.
No. This is going to be a great game, as you can already tell. It's only 5 points with 6 minutes gone off the board.
Right. And no Burbine on the court right now, so you got to wonder where the points are going to come from. No Burbine, no Sarpong. You got to think they're going to go to Dawson sooner rather than later. Or Fiorentino, man. He's been more decisive than usual tonight. It's nice to see.
Is 3-ball by Devin Ryan, unable to fall down. English being the guy off the glass.
It's a grown man move.
He is a patient player with great touch.
Yeah. And now, see, we're back in the man. And that's good defense, man. When you're playing full court man like that, when you're Devin Ryan, your biggest goal is not to like try and steal the ball or strip the ball away, but just turn the point guard enough times to where you're totally disruptive of them bringing the ball up.
What a huge steal by Devin Ryan just now. I mean, that was so impressive. He rolled with such ease and ripped that. And lost handle there by English. He recovers. Using that length, he goes for the take, unable to finish. Back to English.
Good look.
Way to swing it. Oh, and it just rimmed out.
Nothing wrong. It's not a guy you see take a lot of three-point attempts, but that was actually a nice-looking jumper. Like he didn't look uncomfortable there.
He stepped into it so smooth and confident.
Yeah, that might be the first three-point attempt I've actually seen him take.
I think that's true.
And it looks good. It all stuff.
Arlington looking to find some opportunity. They kind of run it to the corner every time, and Winchester's been there.
Yeah.
Keeping that body ahead.
Yeah. Now Arlington up in the full court, man. At least down Burbine. Nope, on both. Evan Wilson as well. So they picked up in a full court man, but then switched back to his own once they got in the half court. This is pretty interesting.
Back in the game.
Yeah.
This is by far the most aggressive shooting we've seen from Winchester.
Yeah. Yeah, the looks will fall. They definitely will start to fall. Both coaches are doing a nice job switching up their defenses. This is like a fun kind of tactical battle they're having right now. Because Arlington went back into a 3-2 there, where in the past they were playing a 1-2-2, having a defender high at the top of the key, but this time they went 3 at the foul line extended. It's important to kind of just, keep giving them different looks, making them have to think while they do things, Don't make anything easy if you're Arlington.
And that's exactly what's made Arlington so impressive is they've handled the switch beautifully, and that's a huge 3-ball, finding the open space, being ready.
Yeah, and he's got all 8 of their points, actually.
And English just down the hill.
Dawson English has done a great job just pressing the issue. Oh.
Absolutely no hesitation there when he got the ball in his hands.
Right.
So Winchester's up 1 after the first 8. This is probably the lowest scoring first quarter we've seen by Winchester, which is a huge compliment to Arlington here.
I'm not even sure Burbine has a field goal attempt yet.
I think you're right. I think you're actually right. Yeah, it's been mostly English and shooting outside the perimeter so far. So definitely a completely different game from what we're used to with Winchester. But like I said, you imagine after a 3-point loss to Burlington, and Burlington's a good team. It's not like they're going to be a team that you'll see in the postseason, no doubt. So I would say that Coach wanted to take some time, get the whole team reunited. Team meetings, whatever it takes, but cohesion is one of the strengths Winchester has. They know their roles, they're all playing their job, and more importantly, they play defense, every single one of them.
Yeah, they do. They have a very disruptive, principled man defense, which is good because you don't always have to complicate things. They have a bunch of really strong, fast perimeter defenders between Burbine and Devin Ryan and Dawson English and Fiorentino. Like, all those guys are good out on the perimeter.
After the first quarter of play, Tom, what are some of the things that you really liked out of Winchester's game in the first? What are some things you think they need to keep doing if they want to win?
Yeah, I like the willingness to shoot the 3-ball because I do think that, law of averages, they're going to start falling. They have to. In general, they're a pretty good 3-point shooting team, especially Devin Ryan is a good shooter. Fiorentino is going to start making them too. You got to get Burbine involved, though. Like he's your best player, and if he has a field goal attempt, neither of us can remember it. So it's, let's get him some looks. There's ways to scheme it. I think that's the quickest thing to address a 9-point quarter, you know, is to get your best player the ball. It's not exactly groundbreaking, but it could be true, you know?
Nice 3-ball look for Arlington.
Yeah.
This entire team seems ready to shoot. That's a really, really important part.
Yeah. He's got a bit of a hitch in his jumper, Griffin Fudge.
Big time misunderstanding there by Winchester players.
And you also got to appreciate Arlington. They run a transition without dribbling the ball a lot. They do a really good job of just quick, crisp, decisive ball movement without me. It's just, okay, who's the next guy in front of me? And it's really impressive to see.
Devin Ryan from the corner. Can he get the rebound? Fiorentino is fighting as the smallest guy on the court right now. Yeah. You can't teach heart, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you cannot.
That was beautiful.
Right.
Wasn't able to come up with the rebound, but I mean, that was 3 straight tips on a much taller defender.
Yeah. No, he's fighting. Is he a football player? Do you know?
Yeah, he's a running back. Kid is a running back, yeah.
Usually this is an insult, but I mean this as a compliment. He plays like he plays football.
No, he's definitely.
A lot of guys that just means you bash guys. And
right. No.
But he actually just plays with really good.
Adam plays physical.
He plays low. He plays, he plays good defense.
He's got a good center of gravity.
And not for nothing, football players are not afraid of things, and he doesn't play afraid ever.
Fantastic drive by Arlington. It looks like they're going to be getting to. It'll just be a side out. Doesn't look like it's going to be any shots. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be the first foul on Devin Ryan. Was a nice pass underneath. And a really important rebound here in these Sarpong-less minutes. Yep. Burbine's first shot attempt, he went for the 3-ball.
Foul on 10. On Winchester, actually, so they called an offensive a loose ball.
That would be a foul on Cutler, who just got that really strong rebound. And Cutler's getting pulled here. That's going to be.
Wow.
We're going to be doing an alleviation of minutes here, trying to keep these fouls down on our big men.
Yeah.
So this is where Declan Ross is going to step up, next man up.
Right.
Let's see what he does. First
that's a nice
possession
move,
in. That was a beautiful, beautiful offensive play by Arlington.
Yeah, that's some footwork, man, and patience too. And again, beat a dead horse, but Sarpong's not in there. All of a sudden, we're super comfortable taking looks on the interior.
More importantly, it felt very intentional for Arlington to go after the guy who just walked in.
Sure.
So that was nice to get the ball into the hands of a guy who can, put some finesse on it. It was a beautiful possession.
No, it's a really nice move. And if you're Declan Ross, you have to stay on the floor. Even if you get beat on the drop step, you still have to stay on the floor and just contest without jumping.
Burbine's only had 1 attempt so far. It was a pull-up 3 that rimmed out.
Right. That may not have even counted depending on when they were calling that offensive foul.
True. A lot of off-ball movement happening here.
Yeah. And Arlington is elected to stay in the man. So we're getting a Burbine ISO here.
And they are hitting rim every time.
English is a beast, man. He's just relentless on the inside.
At the Burlington game, I was sitting next to a Burlington parent who was absolutely gushing over Dawson's game. I mean, it was a 40-point game. I want to say he probably had 25 to 30. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
He has great patience when he gets underneath the basket, and more importantly, nice control. Short.
Declan Ross.
Declan Ross with a big-time play. Burbine going for the highlight.
Yeah. I think Ross thought he was closer to the baseline than he was, because he could have just kind of set his feet and then played out, but instead he
tried to
save it. Yeah.
Tried to go for the IQ play.
That's one of those things that's really easy to see from up here, but when you're in the play, it doesn't feel that way, 23. He's had a few kind of weird little right place at the right time moments where he's just gotten a couple kind of weird little baskets. It's been kind of strange.
English with the reverse, something that he's really, really good about for the most part. Unable to complete it there. It's a 3-point game with about 5:20 remaining. And after we're about 8 minutes in, we're about 12 minutes into this game so far. Burbine with a big-time steal. He's going to go all the way.
There you go.
And that's what he needs to see, something fall early. That's going to be helpful as he gets his momentum started.
For sure. Devin Ryan and Jonathan Cutler both set to come back into the game, as well as little 20 backs Phillips.
was a nice take by Winchester, or by Arlington there, keeping it a 3-point game.
Yep, Jabari Williams.
He's having a beautiful game.
Yeah. It looks like they have triplets on Arlington. They have 3 players with the last name Williams who are all class of 2027. So, I'm not certain. I don't know. But it does seem that way, which that's fun. Good look.
Great pass.
That's Fiorentino. That's a really nice look.
Right time.
Yep.
That was great roll by Fiorentino to be sitting in space.
Right. And see, when they get in the half court and they actually run a set, get some movement off the ball, you can create easy looks.
Fiorentino has been in for the entirety of the first half so far.
Yeah.
Playing tons of minutes. And way to draw the foul there. That is it. That's heart and hustle. Adam is getting a lot of love from us so far in this game, but that's just because he continues to be doing playmaking stuff. That turnover was huge.
Yeah. Now Arlington back in the full court, man.
There's just something particularly chippy about Winchester's student section that I love. They
were chanting airball when the turnover was on the illegal screen. So really the shot, they might not even count that one in the
They just kind of want to get in your head. Burbine with a good look.
Good look.
Even better pass. And you got to finish
strong, man. Yeah, he faded away from the hoop rather than just going up strong.
Momentum took him.
And sold what would have been a really nice assist from Burbine as well.
Burbine's developing his game. He's flashing and showing that he can do a lot.
Right, and for as good of a scorer as he is a willing passer as well.
Foul on Winchester, and that looks like that's going to be on Declan Ross.
Yep.
They've been putting Declan Ross in the torture chamber since he stepped onto the court.
Yeah.
And he's doing great. He's doing the best he can, but they have really been going at him.
Right. And in general, I feel like Winchester plays a lot of very disciplined defense, but tonight they're fouling every time Arlington goes to the hoop.
Nails the first one. And we're making a few changes. Yeah, it looks like Declan's going to go take a seat for a second. Yeah. And we have number 20 stepping in. Max Phillips is back on the court.
Right. And I wonder if Coach Fleming is just going to bench Sarpong for the whole half after those first 2 fouls and just not want to risk going into the second half with him having 3. But man, that feels like a long time to not have your guy in the game,
It's only a 2-possession game, so there's a lot of thought in that. I mean, if he wants to close out this game strong and kind of reserve what he can out of Sarpong, there's a lot to understand there. But this game is burning in Arlington's favor right now.
Yeah.
They're holding a real strong lead.
Yeah, they're playing tough defense, and they're sending a second defender up about a lot.
Great play here. Good basketball by Arlington. Great rebound by Winchester.
Yeah, Winchester's jumping at every pump fake, though, it seems.
Big steal by Arlington.
Oh, good block.
What a block by English.
A lot of contact there when number 5 went up with the ball, but there wasn't a ref in position. They only got 2 tonight, and there just wasn't someone there to see it. It definitely looked like a foul.
Student section calling BS.
Yeah,
on the play.
Not suitable for work.
I'll be up front. I don't know if the student section was allowed to come to the Burlington game. It was kind of an impact difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it may be a punishment due. I'm not sure about that. But I will say that as it is right now, Arlington is playing great. Winchester is holding strong, though.
Yep.
This is what they mean by bend, don't break.
Yep.
And it looks like that's going to be out on Arlington. Winchester keeps possession.
Yep.
And Max Phillips was trying to go in the transition. It looked like he was trying to draw the foul a little bit, but
Fleming makes substitutions like super frequently.
Constant
guys sit for 30 seconds, they sit for a minute. It's much less of like a couple minutes at a time that you might see elsewhere.
English on the boards.
Yeah. I like the aggression, but he's kind of chucking a little bit of them where, slow up a little bit.
He usually has such nice touch and patience, so I agree with you. He's fighting for points right now.
Right.
It's a 2-point game, and despite it being a 2-point game, it has been an absolute brawl out here. Winchester is officially in the bonus, or sorry, 5 fouls in the bonus, of course.
Yeah.
So
Arlington's in the bonus.
Yeah, Arlington is at the line.
Bonus with 2 minutes left in the quarter where you fouled each of the last 4 possessions is not ideal.
It's very frustrating for sure when you're a one-loss team. You can play better than this.
Right.
But Winchester has proven to continue to be a resilient second-half team.
Right.
So There's, of course, a lot of time left. Burbine has yet to hit a 3.
Yep. Ugh. That's unforced, you know.
Very frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to minimize those as much as you can. They don't seem to be moving as confidently as they have in the past, and I wonder what if the loss last game has anything to do with that.
It might have rattled them a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a frustrating game for the team, of course, but it was at least, to be honest, just kind of an off game by Burbine. Everybody was expecting him to kind of provide what he usually does, and that's just because he's capable.
Right.
And when you earn that trust from your team, it's a badge of honor.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good luck.
Great defense by Harrison to get in late.
Yeah.
Strip that away. That could have been an easy bucket.
Yeah, that was a nice looking wraparound pass though from number 11. Simon Miller.
Yeah, Arlington has got a lot of great playmakers on this team.
They just ran the same set on the inbound that Winchester ran. The little, you have the guy at the block, pop backwards, and then there's a back screen from the guy at the other block. It's kind of funny. Some things are just basics, you know, staples.
Arlington calling for the pick. Taking it to the post. Oh, nice dish underneath to the cutter. It's a good backdoor look. Unable to finish.
Yeah, you got to finish. They were drilling that actually in warm-ups. They were literally running exactly that, like that pump fake and under shot. It's a good shot from Devin Ryan.
Burbine found Ryan in the corner for 3 with just enough time for Ryan to lace it up.
Yeah, great shot.
He had more than enough time to find it, get his form going. It was a great shot. One possession game. This is exactly what you'd expect from Winchester. They've been playing so resilient despite the compounding errors.
Right.
And that's what you get from a great team. I mean, they got championship aspirations.
Right.
Burbine with a great point of
really
attack
nice
defense.
Yeah.
Winchesters keep their hands up.
Don't foul. There you go.
And
see, that's what you need, man. Winchester, they've been fouling at every possession. And that's the one where they pin their ears back, play the whole possession, just good principled defense. That's what we're used to seeing from them.
Exactly. That cohesion, the step up, I mean, it was all so smooth. And more importantly, 35 seconds is not easy. 35 seconds of defense is not easy to pull off. That's a huge, huge play. With the opportunity to take the lead here, Burbine gets the ball.
Watch away from the ball, see what they drop into. So they're going to stay in man here, Arlington.
Harrison's got a shooter ready. Phillips with another one.
There it is.
And just like we were saying,
yep, the threes were going to start falling eventually.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Just like that, Winchester takes the lead. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see a ton there.
Tough angle for us to catch over here, but it's going to be a foul on Devin Ryan.
Yeah.
That'll be his, or actually correction, they may put that one on Phillips. Max Phillips with his second.
And then Coach Fleming's going back with 2 bigs, trying to secure a rebound here. In general, I think these refs have been pretty good. I mean, I think the fouls that they've called have been fouls. That one I wasn't really sure about.
They've been letting them play on top of that.
Yeah,
I mean, Devin Ryan pulled off a full somersault earlier to steal the ball.
Yeah, right.
That wasn't
top of dude.
Exactly. So it's been a great game here so far at Winchester High School.
Yep.
And Fleming, like you said, he just swapped out for some bigs.
He goes quick shift changes. Yeah.
He trusts his personnel.
Yeah, he tried to sneak in one more substitute there, but
Burbine from half court.
Front rim.
He's been hitting front rim for most of the first half.
Yeah, really, from regardless. It doesn't matter where. Oh, we got a little halftime action?
And it looks like we're going to get the Winchester Mites out here playing some halftime basketball. It's a specialty you usually only get at TD Garden, so luckily for us.
A little 3v3 action.
I think during the girls' varsity game, they played knockout with the junior high kids. So now the game is tied up. We're basically back at 0 going into halftime.
Yep.
And we can say it was an impressive first half from both sides. Now, Tom, if you have any final thoughts before we leave the people for halftime, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Dawson English continue to attack the rim. He does a really good job of getting looks at the rim, but he's missed a bunch of them that I think are going to start falling. And then it's Burbine, try and force the issue a little bit more. I mean, like, I get if your shots aren't falling, you don't always want to go for it, but you do have kind of the license, if you're him, to force a few shots and trying to get something going, and they need you. And obviously some Sarpong minutes in the second half will help as well.
Seeing Sarpong in the second half will be a lot for confidence, definitely for the rest of the team.
A sight for sore eyes.
Yes, and somebody that's easily itching to get back into the game.
Nice pass from number 4 on the Winchester youth team. I don't know if you saw that. That was a good look. Hey, mid-range.
Ooh. And if you're Arlington on top of that, of course, got to give credit to just keep playing aggressive defense and finding your sets. They run great sets.
They do, and they beat the press pretty comfortably. Like that was a very notable thing to me was that they throw good decisive passes against a 2-2-1 press. That's not always obvious how to beat. It can give a lot of people fits.
Yeah, to be able to spot it, adjust to it quickly.
Right.
We've got about 8 minutes left here in the half. Please enjoy the rest of the Winchester Mites as they play on.
Mites? What is that?
You know, like tykes, like little mites.
Oh, sure, okay.
I'm Jack Hamilton Smith with
Thomas Ross.
And we'll be right back. for second half of action at what is a tied game between Arlington and Winchester. Absolute sweat of a game here. We got WinCam in the house, of course, taking care of business. I'm Jack Hamilton-Smith with
Tom Strauss.
Just rocking and rolling with the best commentary you can find here in the Winchester area.
Yes, sir.
So for those who missed it, Tom, if you'd like to offer a recap of the first half of action.
Yeah, well, you didn't miss much in terms of scoring if you missed the first half, and you also didn't miss much Carson Sarpong, because he picked up 2 fouls in the first half of the first quarter, first 4 minutes of the game, and from there we did not see him again, which, you know, to some viewers may seem as harsh if you're Coach Fleming, and I would agree with those viewers, because now you're asking Sarpong to play in the second half with essentially no minutes in the first half. So he's going to be coming up, you know, trying to get his rhythm again. But it's difficult when you haven't played the whole first half to come in and get a rhythm in the game, get the pace again, you know.
And it was definitely a battle between the forwards on who was going to kind of step in and fill that gap. But
and the other guys came in and fouled just as much as he did. I mean, everybody was fouling. Like, it wasn't just him. It was Jonathan Cutler. It was Declan Ross. It was Max Phillips. I mean, like, a lot of these guys were going in and just getting fouled underneath. That's the kind of game it's been, though.
It's been a physical one for sure. I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
But having the size of Sarpong is essential, and it's for stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, there's just no answer when you're Arlington. There wasn't a personnel you had to be able to throw at him in this moment. So
really, the answer to that type of move is you gotta block him off in the paint. It's like how they talk about guarding Giannis. Actually, it's just like creating a wall in the paint, and when he dribbles the ball, you have to try and swipe it at the bottom. You know, you have to try and take it at the bottom, or pull your hands all the way out and just form a wall in front of him and just don't let him penetrate. But if you're gonna kind of be half in, half out on defense, he's gonna go right by, and he's got long arms. He's gonna draw a foul.
He misses both
free throws. And watch how they run the break, man. This is pretty stuff. That whole break, no dribbles. They got the ball to the other baseline in 4 seconds.
Arlington and their passing game, it's just super cohesive.
They're really disciplined. They do a lot really well.
Constantly moving that ball.
But credit to Winchester. I mean, they got back. They hustled. They're playing good defense. Their rotations in the zone are good.
Rushing the three-point shooter. That was great. Great recovery there by Winchester, and a foul on Arlington.
Hey, that's your best player fighting for a contested defensive rebound at the bottom of a 2-3. Says a lot about what you offer on defense and the character of your team too.
And the expectation it takes to play varsity here, especially.
Absolutely.
English back in it. English is somebody that's been killing it off the boards as Sarpong was missing. Adam has taken a lot of shots, but the ball movement by Winchester to get three-point looks has been really strong in the first half.
Yeah, Ryan passed one off there that he could have taken. I don't think he expected to be as open as he was. We see this every game. They foul far from the hoop every once in a while, you know. And that's how you end up with being in the bonus with 2 minutes left in the quarter, too. You know, I get going for a steal, but also time and place.
And we've shaved off a whole minute from this third quarter, and we still are tied 21-21.
Yep. See, that's just how you break a press, man.
That was wonderful.
They're really well coached. I mean, shout out to head coach Jack Woods. They do a really nice job, and the varying defenses have not been perturbed by them one bit. Really very impressive. This is a smart team.
Extremely good passing. A foul on English. That's going to put Winchester back at the free throw line.
Yep. English seems to always be in the right place at the right time. He always has a hand on the ball. He's got long arms. He's kind of got the sometimes when he jumps up for a rebound, it kind of has the Donovan Mitchell feel to it, where he like jumps up and extends his arms like so far and grabs the ball so far from his body.
He has fantastic length too, and that's one of the things I noticed about him as a junior. As a junior, it's especially like when it comes to just fighting for the boards. And I think especially when you've got someone like Sarpong that's going to get pinned down and get a lot of attention, you need somebody like that just does the dirty work. Glue guy.
Right. There it is again. Ball over half court with one dribble. The ball very seldom stays stagnant. Ooh, that could have been his third.
And right there, they try and take it in on Sarpong for that exact reason, of course, trying to draw the fouls. Fiorentino.
Ooh, that looked like a foul, too.
Ref said we're going to let him play, and that's going out off Arlington.
Yeah. And, often the Winchester fans can be a bit overzealous when they're upset about things, but we've been calling those fouls, and Winchester has been on the wrong side of a lot of these fouls calls. So I would also be a bit dismayed to see my guys get hit that way and not get the benefit of the call.
Super fair. And I between the student section and the parents,
right.
Someone's got an opinion.
Right.
And what a great take by English again. Yeah. I mean, through the double coverage, able to just finish high off the glass.
With the left hand on the right side, too.
Right, finish low off the glass with a nice high touch.
Yeah.
Arlington again with a great ball movement.
Yeah. Really somebody's got to shoot, though. If they're not going to contest the shot and you're not going to shoot it, you're going to be here all day. There you go.
There's the 3-ball attempt.
Dude, this kid's been butter. Joey Prager.
Absolute no hesitation. Yeah. That was really, really well done by Arlington to sink the defense in, find an open shooter.
He gives me kind of Kevin Love vibes because he's been awesome on the boards and a bunch of catch and shoot threes, but like not much off the dribble. But he's been super effective that way.
Just not to cut you off there. Sorry, the transition, play, and foul, and one.
And one. It's Jabari Williams, one of our triplets, one of our suspected triplets.
Under investigation.
We'll find out.
But
or we won't.
Fantastic effort there by Arlington to get the steal, get into transition, and while still downhill, pull off the and one.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can complete it here. Ooh, and it rims out. That was an unlucky bounce.
A lot of missed free throws today. Yeah. I haven't been keeping track of it because I didn't think I would need to, but there's been a whole bunch of them.
There's a lot to be said about Winchester and the amount of shots they've taken this game versus others. I mean, they're shooting quick.
Yeah.
And they're ready. Everybody's been, it seems like the game plan against Arlington was important to be trigger ready, and so everybody out there, the shooters specifically, have been ready to go.
And I also think like you have to kind of have that mindset to have sustained success. You know, it's one thing to be carried to a win by a bunch of your best players a lot of the time, but to really have like long sustainable success, you have to have 5 guys willing to shoot the ball at any given moment. You know, you have to have everybody confident that they can score on the court.
English with a dime to the corner, a little bit too much sauce by Fiorentino. And that's going to be out off Arlington.
Yeah, he didn't need to save that. That ball would last off Sarpong. If he had just let it go, it would have been Arlington's ball.
Yeah, Sarpong started clapping when he noticed he was diving.
Yeah, right. You know, smart guy.
Winchester to inbound the ball.
Let's see Burbine get a look, man.
Burbine is being so unselfish tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's done a really nice job finding guys.
That's a great way to continue expanding your game.
Yeah, Sarpong's making me nervous, man. He's 94 feet.
He plays physical.
Yeah.
He does put his body out there. Right. Takes a lot of risk.
Right.
Wide open corner attempt. Air ball.
Nothing but nothing.
Arlington trying to recover on defense. Burbine in transition, and he finds Sarpong.
That's what he is, but he's so comfortable out there. He's so smooth. That's good.
Burbine is playing fantastic with the ball in his hands. He hasn't even been looking for his shot.
No, but he's doing a great job facilitating.
He's been getting a lot of defensive attention, so you can't get mad at him for not forcing anything.
No, not one bit. Sarpong actually called for the alley-oop there. I don't know if you saw that, but he pointed up at the...
He wanted it. He wanted the highlight play.
Yeah.
But you got to respect Burbine for getting the guaranteed points. It's a 2-point game right now.
Yeah. He also called for it, and there were 2 defenders there, so that would have been a contested, like, DeAndre Jordan type
it would have been one for the high school career, that's for sure.
Right.
And honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they needed a little bit of energy to pick them up.
Sure.
Winchester is doing the best they can to match Arlington, but they haven't been able to kind of get over the edge, get over that hump, and prove that they're the better team right now, which in our hearts we all know they are with their record. So.
Yeah, Arlington's going to keep pulling those threes, though, because that's what they're giving them. It seems that some of them are capable of making them, and others are kind of just chucking them because they're open, which is what you're looking for in the zone. You know, you're looking for guys to be left open and shoot them, you know, because you're in position for the rebound.
You really want to hope that panic has just set in, of course, and you get somebody that's not his game.
Right. What I was saying earlier about him before, Griffin Fudge, he has kind of like a 2-motion jump shot. There's a bit of a hitch in it, which kind of... You're shooting for a long time when you shoot that way, and a lot of great shooters do have a 2-motion jump shot, but his kind of isn't like a vertical motion as much as like it kind of hitches going sideways, creates a weird side spin on the ball.
Now, earlier you were complimenting Arlington's number 23 for his two-way ability, playing kind of as a strong stretch 4 type.
Yeah, right. Which is funny because he's not one of the bigger players on the court, but he's done a good job rebounding, and he's making every shot.
Great hands by Winchester, but even better by Arlington to recuperate the ball.
You can see
Short
that.
floater.
Oh,
Second chance opportunity, 2 for $1.
yeah. That was a weird one. Came right back to him instantly.
Yeah, a little bit of a push shot, but it went right into the rim.
Right. He almost benefited from the shot being flat because it came exactly back at him.
Harrison with the ball.
Yeah, surveying.
Finding his three-point shooter again.
It's Phillips.
And they've got the looks. The opportunities have been there for Winchester.
Yeah. Carson just landed under him that time. It's a hard one to avoid. Might have to start keeping a book or something just to see how many team fouls each have.
Yeah, I would say that foul right there is going to be on English, so that'll be his first.
Oh, okay, so it's on the scoreboard, but yeah, so they got
Three fouls.
Yeah,
three
each
fouls right now on both teams.
Right, a bit more balanced this quarter. So they're back in the zone now.
And again, Arlington just taking it in stride, finding their three ball.
Yeah, too strong on that one. I was too complimentary of his jumper. I said he was making every single one, and then he airballed.
I guess that ref must have seen that tip off of Winchester because that looked like it went over back.
Yeah, I think if it's a shot attempt, I think they can, if it goes back and there's like kind of a jostle for it, I think you can. Yeah.
English is trying to find his offense, looking for a pass. Burbine with the ball.
Minutes from number 11, Gibby Ketterer. Haven't seen him before.
Winchester's got a shooter on the outside. Yeah. Back to Burbine. They've got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Burbine takes it all the way. It looks like he's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, that'll be underneath, though. They got him before he gathered it. He's shifty, man. He can start and go.
He changes direction so easily.
Yeah.
And that is going to be Arlington's fourth foul.
Yeah.
So one left with 2:24 remaining. Back off of Arlington, Winchester's ball again.
This is a little thing, but it matters. When you're guarding a screen this way, when they're running that same kind of set or different variations of the same set, you have to go under the screens, and it's kind of confusing to see teams like consistently not be able to handle it, especially because Arlington's played so like smart.
And
it's been really strange to see like these pin down screens like consistently work, because if you're two defenders and you're in communication, that pin down screen should never get a guy open.
And again, usually from Winchester, you get that level of cohesion for these type of things, of course. So,
both teams have seemed to be really well coached, though. You know,
for sure.
It's worked going both ways for both inbound plays.
Great defense there.
Yeah.
And they're gonna call that off of Winchester. It looked like definitely looked like it was a clean play, but
kind of a wild shot.
Didn't look like Ryan got any hand on that.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, not Ryan. That's Pate.
Nice movement off the ball from Arlington again. Oh, drag that pivot.
Too many steps there.
Yeah, wow, we're getting away with this has been a messy possession.
Oh, the battle of the boards, and Arlington wins this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
some questionable officiating there on that possession.
Yeah.
Burbine with the ball at the top. Goes for the three. Again, just a little short.
But also off timing. I mean, like, it almost seemed like he hadn't even really decided to shoot the ball by the time he was like rising up, which I know is a bit contradictory, but like it really, like, he doesn't seem very decisive with the shots tonight, at least from the perimeter.
The ref can't help but crack a smile as the student section calls BS against.
Right.
But as you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, but as indecisive as he seemed at times shooting the ball, his passing has been, incredibly decisive, and he's creating easy looks for guys. So it's just kind of strange to see how different it is between the passes and the shots.
The decisive energy, of course. Yeah. And Winchester has been down for majority of the game so far as Arlington holds a 6-point lead on Winchester right now.
Yeah. Also nice to hear a little constructive energy from the Winchester fans. That was a positive chant.
Yes. Yeah. Deep three-ball attempt, and it looked good.
Yeah, it did. That was a high archer, too.
Yeah, it was out on Arlington. Winchester with possession, hoping to get some kind of momentum with 59 seconds remaining.
And after a quiet offensive first half, they've actually slowed down in scoring pace in the third quarter here, which is not what you would want to say after a 21-point first half.
English gets downhill.
Yeah.
And he draws the foul. That's what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I saw him blow by his man, I knew there was nowhere else he was going to go. Straight to the rack.
No, he's great, just pressing the issue at the rim all the time.
And not for nothing, we have 51 seconds. I don't want to jinx it, but Sarpong hasn't gotten a foul to start this half yet.
Yeah.
So
he was begging for one a couple times.
He's been lucky at this point to be staying patient, playing well, keeping his hands down, or keeping his hands up at least.
Right.
But English knocks down the first one, 27-32. And he knocks them both down.
Yeah, and there's Fleming getting
substitutions.
I thought he was going to take Sarpong out just to avoid him getting a foul, but I like this too. Just get some extra size. They've been getting beat on the boards a lot.
Yeah, especially in that last possession. There was probably about 3 or 4 boards there that just had a lot of bodies from Arlington's side down in the paint.
Arlington runs good sets, man. They got a lot of ball movement off the ball.
A lot of confusion thrown at the defenders for Winchester.
Yeah. There's a matchup we were talking about earlier.
The size matchup right there, and Fiorentino wins this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of hands in there too. You know,
22 seconds left.
The whistle a little bit. Oh, because they've called a lot of fouls, but some of these, let them get away with a bunch of contact on the inside.
It was a nice look. Just wasn't able to get the pass off properly. That's out of bounds off Adam, and 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Arlington looking to slow things down, take the last shot.
Right. A booming 11-point quarter from Arlington.
Make it 13.
13 points.
Make it 13. And Arlington dominates the third quarter.
Yeah.
It is well within reach for Winchester, but it has definitely been quite the impressive performance by Arlington here.
Right. But it's only within reach if you start getting some shots to fall. I mean, I know that sounds obvious, but 28 points through 3 quarters is not gonna.
No, a 7-point quarter for Winchester was not in the playbook at half. I expect Fleming was hoping for a little bit more.
Sure.
Getting a little bit unlucky with some of these bobbled shots.
Yeah.
And of course, Burbine's jumper has not fallen yet, but
no.
He's a clutch player. So I know once the fourth comes, he's either going to be more aggressive or going to know exactly what the game's asking of him. He's somebody that I don't see force too much shots.
Yeah, and now that you mention it, man, really very few of the threes have fallen.
For Winchester in the game.
Well, how many threes do you think they've made? 2? 3?
2 or 3 at most, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so we kind of said, like, oh, you kind of expect it to revert back to the mean, but, like, it hasn't. You know, the shots are not falling right now, and so you still kind of expect that to happen, but if it's not going to fall tonight, you got to have to figure out a different way to score.
And we get set up to go into the fourth quarter. We have exactly 8 minutes to determine who will come out the victor of this game.
Yep. And you wouldn't want to start off 0-1 in the new camo uniforms.
No, definitely not.
Like that would be a travesty, frankly. Nice pin down screen. Nice. See, that's good action. That was a definite foul. Yeah.
And 1.
Yeah, that was an easy foul, and I can't believe the baseline official didn't call that one.
The paint was wide open there.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Arlington found it quick.
Yeah.
And once again, just great passing by Arlington, being able to pick apart the defense.
Right, and to have the screener from the first action dive as the ball goes to the outside is pretty, and it looks great, and it is not that simple, and it's really impressive to see. That's a nice look from a bunch of guys really drilled in on the offense.
Oh, Alex English.
Yeah, got away with one.
Sorry, Dawson English. Alex English. Dawson English went for the intense pass there. Burbine for the 3. Ooh.
That was a nice move.
It was great to get wide open there. And going to be a wrap-up on the rebound.
Took me a second to think of who Alex English is. Hall of Famer.
Yeah, top Hall of Fame.
Yeah, right.
There.
Hey.
Good company for Dawson to be in.
Right. Immaculate grid players will know.
So the Spurs community would know.
Yeah.
Arlington with the ball up 9.
Yeah.
What a move.
Yeah. Yeah, Levin kind of lost his balance, kind of leaning on him. That was going to be a foul for sure. Both sides, far too many fouls this far from the basket. I mean, like, it's been a lot. It's been both teams, and they each.
We're not even
cannot
a full minute in. Yeah, we're not even a full minute in, and there's 3 fouls on the court already.
But the ones coming so far from the basket they're defending is just kind of puzzling.
Burbine looking to get it going. It's the 4th quarter. His team needs him.
Good pass. Wow.
Oh, the foul is drawn again.
That was a bullet from Devin Ryan.
It was a beautiful play there.
Yeah.
Unable to complete the take, but we are going to get some shots at the line for Burbine. So if he can start seeing it fall at the free throw line, that's going to be real promising for his 3-point game.
Right. Yeah, that was a gutsy pass. There you go.
And he hits the first one.
One of the Winchester mics just fell off the stairs on the bleachers on the far left side. I don't think you can see that on the broadcast, but
I don't think we caught that, but he looks okay.
Yeah, he's walking it off. He might be a little embarrassed, but he's all right.
Burbine knocks down the second one. It's a 7-point game. And a steal that's going to be off of Arlington, off his foot.
Yeah. Hey, and credit to them for not going away from it either, because there's been a lot of times where Arlington has pretty seamlessly beaten that press, but got a turnover there for the first time in the game. And they gave it right back.
And they gave it right back. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and then
it's going to be a foul on Burbine.
Yeah.
That's going to be the 3rd foul for Winchester.
And he's visibly frustrated.
Yeah, and Harrison is clearly one of the most talented players on Winchester, so he's just got to start settling in a little bit more.
Sure.
This team has a postseason in their futures. That's all they got to really focus on.
I think both do. I mean, I don't know Arlington's.
No, Arlington definitely too. Yeah, both these teams do.
Yeah.
It's great defensive recovery there by English.
Yeah. 10 seconds. 10 seconds and you're in a half court.
And your ball is as far away from the basket as possible.
Yeah, but that's what Winchester does to you, man.
Sarpong stepping up beautifully and way to be there for the rebound. Good outlet pass. Oh. And there's another foul.
But at their best, that's what Winchester's man defense does to you, man. I mean, like, they force you to just go east and west, move the ball right around the perimeter, and then there was 8 seconds left on the shot clock right there, and the ball was at half court in number 23 seconds. And so you don't even have the start of a look at a moment like that when you're 31 seconds into your possession, or 27 seconds rather. It's great man defense.
Oh, and he misses the first one.
Missed free throws. And it's crazy because you would never feel like 7 points is like some massive margin, but
this
tonight
game,
it feels.
Yeah, in this game it feels like a lot to catch up to.
Yeah.
And he nails the second one. That's an important free throw.
Right.
We got a timeout on the court. It looks like it's going to be Coach Fleming. He wants to get his guys together.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. After the game against Burlington, it was clear to me Coach Fleming doesn't like one thing, and that's missing free throws. It's probably the thing that frustrates him the most. Yeah. I imagine all coaches feel that way, but the game against Burlington, free throws could have been the difference maker. That's for sure.
Yeah. You gotta expect that Fleming's gonna come out in some type of weird, exotic defensive look. He loves calling a timeout and then switching what defense he's running while the other team is adjusting to the defense that he had been running in prior possessions. So I wonder if he'll go back to the 2-2-1. I wonder if he'll try and trap some other type. But I would be surprised for him to come out, especially after just causing a turnover, because I bet that's what the other team is addressing in the timeout right now.
Trying to stay one step ahead of Arlington. That's usually Fleming's recipe for success.
Yeah, a tactical battle.
Yeah, he is very, very cerebral when it comes to basketball. It's one of the things that makes watching his teams so fun.
I agree.
So Sarpong will be holding it up in the backcourt, of course, as the rest of the team's going full court press.
Yep, and it's a 1-2-2 now. So they were in a 2-2-1 before, now it's a 1-2-2. And that's where you trap. I forgot.
Oh, that was a close one. Winchester almost got the turnover they wanted.
Yeah, they almost got a second one. When there were no press turnovers in the first 3 quarters, they almost got a second one in this quarter alone.
And this is his aggressive defensive lineup. It's the starters once again, but when it comes to perimeter, I mean, these guys close out so well.
Yeah, they do. And when you have Sarpong out there, guys are terrified to shoot inside.
English almost got the rip.
It's looking like another shot clock violation.
That one was short. It's going out.
Good hustle.
What a save by Arlington.
Number 11, Simon Miller. That's great hustle after a really, really strong defensive possession. The second consecutive one.
English is quite frustrated, as you can tell. He knows that one's on him. Huge play by Arlington to keep this.
Oh, it's going to be, yeah.
Arlington getting downhill.
Right. Got a lot of space in there. No Sarpong in the paint. Yep.
English in the air. No call.
Yeah, no call when the defender leaves his feet like that and makes contact. You're kind of surprised to see no call there, but I guess it didn't really impede him very much, so the refs kind of let him.
He was able to finish.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
English in the right place. Oh, but he gets it to fall on the putback.
Yeah.
It was almost a real heartbreaker.
All right, and I know Burbine doesn't actually care, but he just got his assist sold.
Yeah, Burbine is really, really finding his place in this game with another steal by Burbine.
Yep, this is the 1-2-2 plus. They changed the look they were giving him, and now they're fouling, or they're not fouling, but they're trapping as soon as they get over half court.
There are bodies all over the floor. Burbine got ripped. Burbine recovering back on defense.
Yep.
Sarpong almost got the steal. He ended up on the floor. Big block by English.
Wow.
Falls right into the hands of Arlington.
That was just a minute straight of just chaos.
That was absolute mess basketball, but in the best momentum-oriented way.
Hey, good teams get lucky, you know. Like everybody's got to benefit from a good bounce here and there, you know. It's always going to happen.
But way to stay in there, Winchester. It is 4:32 left in this game. The three ball a second ago would have been everything we had hoped for.
Right.
Couple threes, this game was back in it.
Right.
What do you think, Tom?
I think even with it being a difficult night and there being just kind of a lot of resistance on everything they've done so far, I still think we've seen this Winchester offense be good enough where like they can erase an 8-point deficit in 3 possessions. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like they can do it in a minute and a half and have this game be even with a lot of time to spare.
And something to note, a big point of emphasis on how many times they've gotten downhill and gotten to the line. Winchester has the opportunity to stop the clock and still recoup this, deficit and build from here. So that's all within the realm of possibilities. They just have to be able to knock down their free throws.
Yeah.
Coming back out with the initial starting lineup, it's that perimeter defense terror group out there. You got 4 guys that just play great outside wing.
Yeah.
And Burbine bringing it up.
Need a bucket here, though, just for a morale boost, you know.
He swings it to the outside to Adam. Adam passes it back to Burbine. Burbine tries to find a look. Wow. Burbine gets ripped.
Yeah, good hands from number 5.
Oh, great handle by number 5.
Bob Cousy.
Oh,
and a foul.
Number 11 held on to that wonderfully.
Yeah.
And we get a frustration foul.
Yeah. And that's not what you're looking for coming out of a timeout on offense, too, if you're Winchester. I mean, there wasn't a ton of movement. They probably could have shot it as the ball was moving around, and then you get a kind of weird contested mid-ranger. And the clock's ticking in now.
Winchester needs to make a stop.
Yeah.
Get a board.
Number 4 has a hard time setting his feet. He takes a lot of weird kind of fading shots. Now what?
Sarpong wants to go all the way. Finds the corner. He gets back in the paint.
Yeah, he'll just do everything, huh?
Oh, Sarpong.
He had 3 defenders on him right at half court, and he kept it and got around him. I haven't seen that in his game before.
He's showing he's been practicing his skills. Really. He's been working on the game.
Maybe he just wanted to, leave his mark on the game a little bit. He's had a quiet night after those 2 fouls early.
Especially when you're a key player, it can be frustrating.
Yeah.
Big time steal by Winchester.
If they lose, it won't be because of the defense, man. The offense has just been missing something tonight, but the defense, man, has been aggressive. It's been good hands. They forced turnovers, especially in the fourth quarter. They forced a lot of turnovers. They just haven't had it on offense.
Winchester has done their part to stay in the game. Right. It has just been a matter of can they take the game.
Just not making shots, man.
Another transition turnover. As the student section tries to get hype in the background, I can see it.
Right.
Hoping to get some fire going.
Yeah.
There's 3 minutes, a little under 30 seconds remaining. There's definitely time. They got the stops. They've been getting the turnovers.
And it's hard because you're doing the difficult part. The defense is supposed to be the hard part. And they're doing the difficult part. They're forcing turnovers, and so it's frustrating because even on the transition looks, there's just something out of sort right now. But the difficult parts, the grimy parts, the parts that you really, really drill, they do well, and they do at a high level. And it's just the offense is missing something tonight, and it's unclear what it is.
The offense is going to get out of their head and eventually get a nice shot that builds momentum.
Yep.
The team is talking core. They just want to make sure they communicate.
Yep.
And get back out there and produce. That's the most you can hope for right now.
Right. And Fleming went with a lot of line changes earlier in the game, but he's had this lineup in for most of this quarter, and you wonder if he's just going to stick with this for the rest of the game. 3.5 minutes left, and not a lot of time to switch your guys in and out. See, there's another turnover. There you go.
And a late foul.
They force another turnover with the press, and you miss an open shot at the rim.
Calling a hip check there on Arlington. Yep. Winchester gets a little bit of a bailout on what was a really, really nice look.
Right. So got to make both. Got to have both.
If we were to look at the numbers, the turnovers that have racked up in the fourth quarter for Arlington's side are so high.
Right.
Both teams have 4 fouls, so
there you go.
He nails the first one.
Yep. I like Devin Ryan as a player, man. He's just all effort all the time, man. Undersized guy, but he's just everywhere.
And he can't get the second one to fall, but Winchester is ready and already set on defense. Big steal by English.
Oh, good pass.
Oh, just too much heat on it.
Yeah, he had him too. I mean, he was in front of everybody.
It is always a little bit deceiving how to throw that pass. I mean, the full court passes, they make it look easy in the pros.
Right.
We just hit under the 3-minute mark.
Yeah.
Winchester continues to get turnovers.
Yeah. They're wisely, Arlington is wisely spending a lot of clock here now.
Arlington slowing it down. Wow. Ryan once again, almost with the rip.
Yeah, he's hitting him.
Yeah, that was on the wrist, but man, he got his hands on ball right off the bat.
Yeah, that first attempt, he really did almost have him.
He had him nervous, that's for sure. That's gonna send Arlington to the line, so we are officially in the bonus for Arlington. This is the last thing you're gonna want if you were Winchester at this point in time.
Although at some point they were gonna have to start intentionally fouling anyway. But
knocks down the first.
It was a bit early. I agree. Now we're seeing Devin Ryan come out of the game just a little, but I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Look like a quick checkup. Yeah,
he's already on that first seat on the bench. He'll be back soon.
They just want to give him a little bit of a breather. You can see it in his face. He's been giving it everything he's got.
He's one of their hardest workers on defense, I think.
Definitely a 110% player for sure. Yeah. And English tries to find somebody. Bourbon with a nice behind the back. Oof. Just off the mark, but English is there to clean it up per usual. English is consistent, the glue guy. And
Arlington's been at 43 points for a long time. You know, even when it feels like it's going away, it's like, nope. Still got a couple possessions here.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, we keep talking about how they could get back in the game, and then, you know, they keep finding a way. I mean, Winchester keeps finding a way to get buckets up, get stops. So ideally, if they could have converted on 1 or 2 of those two-way plays, you know, it'd be a different story right now.
Right, because I mean, even when you look at how each team's playing, does Arlington have like a clear shot creator to you? Like, I don't think so. I don't think there's anyone who's really pressed the issue and like made their own shot on offense for them.
It's especially made things hard on Winchester. You don't have a single guy you got to shut down. It is the best of 5. But for that exact same reason, you're looking at Arlington right now.
Who do you go to?
Yeah, who they're kind of struggling to figure out who's the guy right now.
Right, right. Because they've got a bunch of like weird little bounces, offensive rebounding shots, and
they've got a lot of guys. They've got a lot of guys. That's what makes them so good so far.
I agree.
Best of 5. They've been really performing that way.
Right. Winchester held off until the fourth quarter to start this 1-2-2 press, and then did it with 5 minutes left. Takes restraint from your coach, you know, something you really expect to work, just to kind of hold on and keep it in your back pocket. Devin Ryan's back in the game, by the way.
Yeah, he got that quick break that he needed to be able to give it full power.
Right.
Him and Adam just have great stamina.
Forced another turnover, man. He's everywhere. He took a shot.
That's the dirty work right there.
He was airborne for a second.
That was it. Yeah, that was big time.
And then they get him out. Man, get him some ice.
Oh, you got to love a hustle player like that, guys.
Works, man.
That's a coach's dream.
Yeah. Again, first seat on the bench. They're just going offense, defense right now with him. I guess they're just expecting number 2 to kind of have a better shot making ability. Evan Wilson right now.
And they are.
That's what they're looking for. He's a sophomore or two. Wow.
A big-time block by Arlington.
That's a tough shot. I get trying to force the issue there.
And then English with the steal.
There you go.
And once again, he is just so careful under the rim.
Yeah, relentless. Hey, if at first you do not succeed, get a steal and get the ball back.
Another turnover by Arlington.
Yep.
Winchester has momentum.
Yeah, but you got to go and get a quick look, man. It doesn't have to be a three, but it does have to be something.
But there is the three. Oh, and it looked good.
I don't know, man.
That's a bad foul.
Yeah, I don't really even know if that's a foul. I mean, his momentum kind of took him into it.
Student section does not like that call.
Student section has never thought that Winchester has ever fouled anyone, actually. I don't think they've ever seen their guys foul anybody.
Student section is always going to buy into their guys.
They are frankly unconvinced by these refs, you know? They're just...
It's a 5-point game with 1:22. We're going to the free throw line for Arlington.
Right. Crowd doing their best. Nice shot.
They're booing like you'd think we'd get free Chick-fil-A. You know, it's big time.
Right.
And they knocked down the first one. 44 to 38.
When he was taking jumpers before, it like in the actual kind of heat of the game.
And he misses the next one, but the rebound goes back to Arlington.
And he walked. Yeah, he did. I was wondering if they were going to.
What a call!
So, also what you were talking about before with missed free throws being like a coach's nightmare. The other side of that is a coach's nightmare is allowing an offensive rebound on a missed free throw because you have 4 defenders there to box out 2 guys. Sometimes 3 if a guy crashes his own shot, but like I've known coaches to always, that's the thing that drives them the most angry is offensive rebounds on a free throw.
It was Burbine time, and once again, his shot is just not
He hasn't made one. He hasn't made a 3.
They are either front rimming or bouncing out. It is quite frustrating for him. He's in his head just a little bit, but he's a good player, and the team needs him, so he should be encouraged.
And Fleming just subbed Sarpong out as well. When this game ends, it's going to be a real weird box score because I don't think anyone in Arlington is going to have 10 points.
We are at the. We just went to the line because Sarpong got his 5th foul.
Oh, did he come out? Okay.
So that is the update on why he's been pulled.
Okay.
Burbine trying to get it going. He passes it off.
Yeah, these don't all have to be off the dribble threes right now. You have time to run a set.
Burbine trying to force a shot. He tried to get it to the corner. It was the right read, the wrong pass. And Arlington with a clean 2 points.
Yeah.
It is now a 10-point game.
Yeah. This is a frustrating one.
That will probably be the dagger there, of course, for Arlington, but
yeah. Yeah.
Foul, sending English to the line. And one of the things you got to love is even in what is going to be a loss, English is trying to, express to his teammates what the right thing to do is. He wants to work on the small stuff.
Right.
It's bigger than just this game.
Right. This is a frustrating one because it really did feel like they played well enough to win it, and they just kind of didn't have it. The shots just kind of didn't fall tonight. And
naturally.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, but you watch their defense play and they're so impressive. They're able to do so many different things. They pick you up full court, they pick you up 3/4 court, they trap at full, at half. They do a lot of things really well. But the shot making just wasn't there tonight.
English recovered his own missed free throw. And the way that he recovered it, it almost looked intentional. I mean, that looked like he knew it was going to fall.
Yeah, maybe.
So that was a big chance to try and get a 2-pointer there.
Oh, he traveled. He dragged his pivot foot there.
And Arlington back to the great passing in transition.
Yeah, that was the story of the whole first half when they tried to press, was it just getting beat on the rotations.
Finally, the foul. That looks like it's going to be on English. Dawson, of course, doing everything he can per usual. It was a great game. Winchester shouldn't hang their head low by any means. You got to hold that high. You played and duked it out as well as any of them could have.
Right. Right.
This was a great team coming in, showing exactly why they have a 2-loss season. I mean, they're about to go on to 10 wins. This was a serious battle.
Yeah, they're a great, unselfish team. They weathered the storm. They handled the full court press with composure. And they're really well coached. I mean, they move the ball, they move without the ball. They do a great job with a lot of different things.
And Winchester, you're a top 20 team in Boston.
Yeah.
This kind of attention's going to come when you develop a reputation out here. You've earned the reputation.
Sure.
Now you know that teams are coming for you.
Yep.
How you respond to that is what's next, but all of the fans here, of course, believe in you.
Right. Absolutely.
And with 3 seconds left, that'll be our final score here at Winchester High School, 39-50 for a beautiful game of basketball tonight on Friday night. A lot of things to be happy about, of course, for Arlington. A lot of things to work on for Winchester.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. I think, sometimes it is as simple as you can't win a game with 39 points, and I think the shots are going to go in other times. Sometimes they're not.
Well, of course, this coverage was brought to you by wincam.org. WinCam, Winchester Community Access Media, is trying to support the voices that matter. Thank you guys all for joining us here tonight for a beautiful game of basketball. I'm Jack Hamilton Smith with
Thomas Frost.
And once again, y'all enjoy. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.